So now I'm curious, how long have you been with Claris?
Um, I joined Claris in 1995. I came to Silicon Valley from Adobe Seattle. I worked on products at Claris, FileMaker, then Claris for the past 29 years.
Wow, 29 years. That's impressive. You've probably seen a lot, being a woman leader in tech during pivotal times. What continues to inspire you?
It's hard to put in words, but curiosity drives me. I view myself as an helicopter. I love to see the big picture while also dive deep down and uncover the why behind. I love immersing myself deeply into projects. At work, engaging with talented engineers and customers is truly inspiring. The trust we build together throughout the product lifecycle, from the inception of an idea to the final release, are one of a kind. I don't remember what I did in one project, but I do remember the person I worked with for so many years. And releasing our product into our customers' hands, just like 21.1 now, seeing them using FileMaker tackle all the problems they have, it's just rewarding to me.
You sound so much like a typical FileMaker developer and that problem solver. Like you are, you value that learning and problem solving. And I also just wanted to comment on the way you're valuing the human connection, which I think is so true. We're developing software for people, and I love that, putting people at the heart of it. What are
Right.
some of your other interests and passions outside of work?
Oh, I'm proud of my two children. I also have two dogs, beautiful red and white Akitas. And when
Oh,
I'm not with the kids and the dogs, I mentor, teach, and coach. I mentor young leaders in technology, especially women in the Asian community.
oh, I love to hear that. That's wonderful that you get an opportunity to give back and share your insight with other women and people growing in the tech industry. You mentioned your kids a second ago. How do you balance work and parenting?
Sleepless, as all parents can relate. But now my kids are in college. I have more time to work and with my dogs.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that is good to hear. My daughter is still just 5 years old, so I still have some time, but I will get more of that balance as she gets older.
That's the best time.
So, well, I appreciate really getting to know you a little bit better and what drives you, and thank you. And I wanted to ask you now, as the VP of FileMaker Engineering, more about the platform. You have seen a lot of growth and change over the years, and we've all noticed, a lot of these new dot releases, the switch kind of with version 19 and a lot of new features coming out. So I wondered if you could give us a glimpse into what's behind that.
This is a long story. It begins with the customer feedback loop. In the past few years, we've gained valuable customer insights and close collaboration with key partners called Ring Zero. During the pandemic, we were very active meeting with Ring Zero customers on WebEx, had hundreds of hours of recording on pain points and real world cases. Even though we were confined into our homes, but we had the opportunity to remote access and explore the incredible FileMaker solutions in many countries across the world, such as education, K-12 solutions, managing academic and remote learning, healthcare solution, optimize vaccine distribution decisions, construction on inventory control and project workflow. Our engineers see and experience the real world FileMaker solution in action, we obtained a massive amount of information.
It sounds like you really got to know these users and what their pain points were, right?
Yes, it is a true privilege to receive feedbacks from these global outstanding companies. Their real-world environment challenge us to solve complex problems. We, in turn, need to do our best to organize FileMaker and empower the customers to take full control of their business, to manage process, making decisions, and streamline workflows.
So it sounds like you really value, this deep listening, empathizing, really, owning the customer's problems as your own in order to move forward. And what
Yes.
did you do with that massive amount of information you're collecting?
We got a load of work to do. We used a complex fishbone diagram to structure the problem into multiple levels, converted them into backlogs, actionable items. Thanks to our talented California and Beijing team, especially two architects, the legendary Clay and the sensational Wade, we cleaned each fishbone one by one, fixed so many issues. I stopped counting the number of bug fixes, shift to the improvement of new features.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Mhm.
And Clay and Wade they're so great. I can't
Yes.
imagine the number of tasks that must have been involved in that.
Oh, yes. From year 2020, 21, 22, while other companies slowed down, we pushed our productivity to new heights. Many members worked 7 days and non-stop. We conducted rigorous integration testing, especially PSR, performance, scalability, and reliability. Released one version after another in agile fashion. Our customers are telling us FileMaker released so many versions, it's hard to catch up.
I know, I feel the same way. I mean, Claris is on a mission. Like, this is
Yeah.
impressive. I know we noticed each time a new dot release came out, it was like a full version release.
Yeah.
And there we go, there's the list. I've written a lot about this on our blog,
Thank
talking
you.
about, yeah, I've talked about the reasons to upgrade and to current, what new features. And just to kind of recap, some of the new features that have come out since 19, we've got add-ons, we've
Mhm.
got, JavaScript in the web viewer. That is a huge game-changing feature. Execute data API script step, being able to send mail using FileMaker Pro and OAuth 2.0, read QR codes. I know the list could go on, but I think those features have been huge, and it's been really great to see, with each dot release, it's like a brand new FileMaker.
And we continue to release. We're at 21.1 now.
I know, that's so cool. Back to one thing you just mentioned, you were talking about Ring Zero.
Yes.
I wanted to know if you could explain a little bit more about what Ring Zero is.
Yes. Ring Zero customers are the heartbeats of our customer feedback loop. They share three common qualities. First, they host hundreds of thousands of FileMaker solutions that reaches millions of FileMaker users. Ring Zero are the gateway for us. When they open the door, we uncover a vast landscape of FileMaker users. Fixing one Ring Zero issue benefit millions across Claris community. The second quality is their ability to provide fast feedback for our dev builds. And number three, they make time to meet with us every quarter to exchange ideas, sometimes monthly, even daily, to get to the root cause of a bug. Then test and validate until it's completely resolved.
Sounds like these are your super partners.
Right, Kate. I really want to emphasize this deep listening to and learning from these customers. We convert the conversation into backlogs and immediate actions. These made transformational impact. in the FileMaker releases since 19.3. I want to thank Ring Zero, Kitchen, ETS, and community forum members. Together, we build an awesome Claris community.
I love that. From the outside, we are used to seeing just the finished product and after we install, but it's really insightful to be able to see, behind the curtain and how the product is getting, is evolving and how its new features are showing up. So thank you for sharing that. And um, knowing that there's all this public input just gives me more faith in moving forward with the platform and the strength of it. So thank you.